Herkese yeniden merhaba. Tekrar kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son şu Cüceler şehrinde falan bazı görevler yapmıştık. Şimdi tekrardan devam edelim. Orzammar'dayız. Bir kraliçeyle, kütüphaneciyle falan konuşmuştuk. Lord Helmi ile konuştu. Nerede olur o Helmi?
Well, have you found Lady Dace and Lord Helmy? Forged? Well, naturally they're forged. There is no legal way for Harriman to sell the same land twice over, is there? You want to know how the game is played? I wrote the papers and left a sizable fee with the registry office to back them. But if you think figuring it out gets you off the line, you don't understand how this works. I'm asking for a show of loyalty, so exactly how much truth is involved shouldn't matter in the slightest. Now, where does your allegiance lie, Warden? If you cannot support my prince, do not expect him to serve you. If you change your mind, you know what you must do to earn his indulgence.
Az kalsın var ya bizi punduna getirecekti ha.
Warden, I'm afraid the Assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do for you? I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harriman, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you. Warden, I'm afraid the Assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do for you? Well, Harrowmont has many loyal supporters, but the whole Dace house just turned against him. It's still up in the air, though. One big surprise, and it could go either way. Warden, I'm afraid the Assembly is... Only members of the noblest houses are eligible. Those who claim a Desha, General, or Paragon among their ancestors. As steward, I am a non-voting member. I'm not permitted to voice opinions about the vote, although I am forming some about our members. Not until something forces their hands, I'm afraid. Only Balin or Harrowmont can settle this.
Sahte belgelerle bize şey yaptıracaktı az kalsın. Adama iftira attıracaktı vesaire. Abi burayı komple gezdim. Canlı veya ölü kimse yok. Kayıp uzun ev.
Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Our prince has Orzamar's deadliest warriors behind him. News of the hour. Lord Balin.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture.
Hah. Dövüşe katılma şeyi vardı itibar için.
Balin is hosting a proving tournament to honor his father's memory, but he somehow scared off most of Lord Harrimon's fighters. If you can enter as Harrimon's champion, you would prove your dedication well. Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrimon's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Beisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to the stone for you. I shall.
If you're looking for Lord Dulan Forender, you'll find him at Tapster's, taking his evening drink.
Lord Arrowant is the voice of tradition and stability.
Bakalım şu dövüş nasıl geçecek.
Ah, you're back. Did you wish to fight in the proving today? Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? We'll just call you Grey Warden, seeing as those human names are a real burr to pronounce. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start? That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring. Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Suwen of the Warrior Caste. Many of you remember when Suwen made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Bölüm. Opposing him, in Lord Harrimon's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Idukan and our future King Balin.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight! The winner is the Grey Warden! That was an exciting start, Warden. Suern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Entron. This round, Paramount's champion takes on the notorious duo, the warrior caste twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin, Viaja and Lukejan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Oğlum adamlara 2 tane veriyorum. Benim de adamım 2 tane versene.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Entron. Paramount's champion has held the field so far. But how will he do against one of the legendary Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proves her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name. First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Very well. Very well.
Watch out! Quickly, we must fight! I will not fail.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Paramount will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This round, master of all weapons, prisoner of none. Wojciech Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin? Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojciech Ivo and Valans. Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Alistar ne yapıyorsun dayı? Ulan en zor bu olur diye korkuyordum adamın zırhı falan görünce. Ulan en kolay bu oldu ha.
best this arena has seen, Warden. Aramont picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent! Let us go. This is only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Jotun Iduken has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Aramont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Iduken.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Bana dokunamıyor bile ha. Beni iyi kastık. Oğlum.
The winner is the Grey Warden. Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Aramont. Through this day, we affirm the friendship between our city and your order.
Abi şeyler niye görünmüyor ya? Kızın hala hançerleri şey görünüyor.
We have nothing to talk about, Warden. I haven't done a thing.
Enemies approaching.
Aa, hırsız buymuş lan. Oğlum kel adamı boş öldürdük lan. Yanlış anlaşılmaya kurban gitti yazık. Gerçi pislik de ama olsun.
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything. But you're holding the prize now. I have a collector in mind. Who actually sells the item doesn't matter. It's your call. As always, I let people make their own decisions. Sensible. I think you'll find that gold is a fine remedy for whatever outrage the Shaper might have imparted. Pleasure doing business with you.
Güzel 2 altın. Şimdi gidelim şu krallığa biraz müdahale edelim.
Congratulations, my cousin will be proud.
I can't believe it! The ancestors came out of the sodding ground to kiss your feet, Duster.
Jotun fights like he's in the Legion of the Dead. You should see his eyes. Mad eyes.
Ha, Filda'yı buldum da.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Have you been to the deep roads already? He was a beautiful boy, so meticulous. He used to polish his armor until it glowed. He was with a unit under one of the Dace boys, so his shield would have their insignia, double axis. May the ancestors guide you.
Tamam. Çift baltalı ceset arayacağız. Çift baltası olan logosu olan
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Oğlum böyle 12 gümüş mü veriyor lan?
Lord Balin suspected of personally defacing statues of the Paragons. Shocking allegations abound. Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Our prince has Orzamar's deadly...
Şimdi oylamaya katılma hakkım var.
Warden, I'm afraid the assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do for you? Well, Harrowmont, it's still... Warden, I'm afraid the assembly is still... Not until something forces their hands.
Allah Allah. Normalde şey yapınca söz hakkım olması lazımdı ya.
Ah, you return, Warden. Is there more you would know from Orzamar's memories? Ask, and I shall do my best to answer. Your presence has been recorded in the memories. I wish you...
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig?
Tamam, buna da işaret bulacağız bir tane. Lan nereye gitti şey? Ortadan kayıtlarını yok ettin diyor. Acaba az önce öldürdüğüm keller mi lan? Şeyi çalmışlardı ya, buradaki kayıtları, kitapları falan. Hırsızların peşindeydik. Hırsızları bulduk. Dublin Forander'a geri dön diyor. Tapster tavernasında diyor. Tamam. O zaman alt katta mı?
Lord Halamont is a weak man, and he will be a weak.
Lord Balin is a bad, bad man.
As you say.
Tamam şura.
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now. His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyral Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne. No one is born with rights to the throne. The sitting king may recommend a successor, but the assembly ultimately decides who will rule. Balin has lost nothing that ever belonged to him, and nothing that his own father thought he should have. You may not know the story, but Balin is actually the youngest of three. Endrin's eldest, Trian, was murdered in the Deep Roads not a year ago. His middle son was found standing over the body and was exiled. But I've always found it suspicious that Balin knew just where to look. Endrin loved his sons too much to voice such suspicions. But he knew Balin's only interest in ruling was to further his own power. Balin resents me because I did not believe his setup. I wanted a full investigation, a trial, not this knee-jerk reaction. It speaks poorly of Balin that Endrin himself was the first to think that he should not be trusted. I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher in the Assembly. A Harrowmont has never been king, and I always assumed Trian would rule after his father. But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king, and right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs? The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but casteless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city.
Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
It has begun.
Ne oluyor lan?
Very well.
Burada bir ev var onda. Burayı açamıyordum. Tahminen burası.
It has begun.
Allah Allah. Ama bu üstlerinde değildir herhalde.
I'm so cold.
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of Dust Town? Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little. I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dust Town so much? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Leave me alone.
Ulan oğlum,
I don't know anything. Leave me alone.
salaklar böyle olursanız aç kalırsınız. Ya şey yapacaksın, yalakalık yapacaksın. Aman efendim, buyurun, hoş geldiniz. Sizin gibi işte güzel bir beyefendi burada ne arıyor falan. Adam hiçbir şey bile şey olmasa bir en azından şey atar. Git onunla karnını doyur.
You're back. You got more business for me? Of course. You're back. You got more business for me? Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions. Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. You cross her or even talk bad, your bones end up in the lava. Could be if 30 silver came my way, I might know a bit. Only Jarvia's men knew all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough, and you'll see. Now you want to buy something, or are we done? That's what I thought.
Bak benim dediğim ev işte. Ama buraya nasıl gireceğiz?
Here I am.
Aa, burada bir düzenek falan olması lazım o zaman. Şey diyor ya, bir anda kayboluyorlar diye.
Spare a coin, 2 bits for the needy. That kind of question gets a man killed. Spare a coin, 2 bits for the needy. No questions. I don't know anything. I never seen him. Spare a coin, 2 bits for the needy. Sorry.
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about? Don't
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble, 2 silvers if you all want to go at once. It's everywhere. That's the problem. There's nowhere she can't see you. Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for I weren't talking to you. Hear me? We weren't talking.
Sanki yeni gelmiş.
No one, no one, don't look at me.
I'm so cold.
Javia don't like no one asking questions about her.
Leave me alone.
I don't know anything.
Buram da yoktu. Ulan ateş yanınca dedim herhalde kapı mapı. Ne diyor aga? Araştırmaya devam et diyor. Şeyin sığınağı hakkında. Jarvia'nın. Tamam, Toz şehrinde diyor. Gizli bir kapı var diyor. Sadece anahtarını bulabilenler oraya girebilir diyor. Buranın ne anahtarı olabilir ki bu gizli kapının? Yani şurada acaba bir şey olabilir mi? Buradan oraya geçiş diyeceğim ama.
Well, look what we have here. Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it. Enemies approaching!
Güzel.
Let us end
Don't kill me! Sorry, ancestors. What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all. The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Will you let me go now? No! Don't kill me! Sorry, ancestors. What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all. The base is below the city. Will you let me go now? No!
It shall be done.
Yaktığınız canlara say. Kim bilir kimlerin canlarını yaktılar.
It is begun.
Kendi canları yanınca tamam.
Very well. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say.
What's the password? Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Don't give them the advantage!
Make a preserve!
Now we do battle.
Let's make this quick! I don't like this part.
For the full day!
Oğlum ne var da orada seni bulan birisi böyle?
Our skill has won the day.
How did I get myself into this?
begun.
Kaç olduk? 17. Mana kaç oldu? 336. Abi 50'sini şu yiyor ya.
Very well. Best be wary. Best be wary. Away with you!
Alo alo. Bizimkiler hiç. Ya şu nalet olası şeyi var ya 50 kere ben seçiyorum ya.
I believe I took a bad shot in that fight.
Yes, of course.
Oha. Oğlum herif sirene 2 atıyor lan. Bak bizim Alistar ta nerede ya? Tam sopalık.
Don't give them the advantage. Best be wary. As you say. It shall be done.
What now?
It has begun. Very well.
Make this quick!
Don't give them the advantage. Let us end this. Get off! I shall do it.
Lan.
I shall do it. That went well. It has begun.
Right away. It's done.
Adamlar bayağı kalabalık ha. Harbi yani bildiğin ordu olmuşlar. Burada bir yer var, orayı geride bırakmak istemiyorum.
More enemies ahead.
Ah Leyla ah.
As you say.
Ya oradan geliyor, yemiyor, içmiyor, beni sersemletmeye şey yapıyor.
Skill has won the day.
Your wish? I shall. Yes, of course. On my way. Trap right ahead.
I shall do it.
What now? Trap right ahead.
Tahmin etmiştim var ya orada blok olduğunu.
Come, let us end this.
Let me out. I see you bear no love for Jarvia. Please, help me.
Kurtaracağım seni, bekle.
Thank you. We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day, and all for a stupid bet.
Lan.
It is begun. There is no glory in
Çok vuruyor lan, 69 vuruyor.
as you say. I shall do it. Come, let us end this. Well begun. I shall do it. As you say. Let's be wary. I shall do it.
It's done.
I shall do it. Very well. I shall do it. As you say. shall be done. I shall do it.
I am ready. Yes, of course.
Ya çıkan şeye bak ya.
As you say. Very well.
Sana baksana aga, ne diyeyim ki?
Shall be done.
So, Harumad finally realized we're taking the city, yet he still can't be bothered to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen. You'll pay for their deaths 100 times over. Kill them! But leave the mouthy one alive. I have plans for him.
Anam öldüm lan. Vay babam vay. Dalmışım şeye. Bakayım buraya. Anam anam anam anam anam. Kötü oldu. Kalk hadi.
On it. Down you go.
Sabahtan beri uzaktan vurup duruyorlar.
On it.
Burada tuzak var ha. Hadi be, burada da mı var?
Okay, done with you now.
Aubrey was the first one to bring me that stuffed head.
Ya İstesen getiremezsin var ya tuzağa, o olaydaki.
Oh look, my bruise is from a pretty pattern.
Very well. As you say. It shall be done. Very well.
Varlistar'ı güzel yaptık ya.
As you say.
Şimdi ya Allah Allah. Neymişin ya? Abi bizim şu kız gerizekalı mı, niye söylemiyor artık şeyleri? Ve ben nasıl göremiyorum bunları, anlamadım. Levelleri bir verelim. Daha mantıklı ya. Zaten şeyimiz var bir tane. Sven'in aynı yetenekleri var.
It has begun.
Hello.
Biraz hediye varsa hediye yakalım ya.
You have my thanks.
God! By all the beards of my ancestors! How did you... Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall! I don't have anything to do with them. They're criminals. When they built this part of the city, they must have built over some tunnels. I swear I had no idea. Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm gonna tell them you did it.
Hemen 2 dakikada sattı bak. Bir gün sana der ki teşekkür ederiz. O yıllarca işte bizim halkımıza şöyle yaptı, böyle yaptı.
You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another? Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade. You again. Here. You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my... I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object. For 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fall and tacit, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face you're not a smith yourself. That she was. The best to walk these tunnels since Carradine himself. Threw it away, chasing old dreams, though. The best smith who ever lived, bar none. He gave us the secret of forging golems that could walk, talk, and defend our borders. When we had them, no dwarf had to risk himself against the Darkspawn. It was a golden age for the smith caste. His work was lost centuries ago when his tide fell to the Darkspawn. No one even knows where it is anymore. Didn't last 6 months as a noble before she set into the deep roads looking for ancient secrets. Now she's dead in the tunnels. All that brilliance, wasted. You're welcome back if you change your mind. And you needn't bring a lot of coin. We also accept items in trade.
I shall do...
I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun in Orzammar? I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrimont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning. As you wish.
It is begun.
Balin swears revenge on Grey Warden. He is like a man.
It has begun.
I heard the news. Jarvia and her Carter are dead. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect them to surrender. I have no desire to go back on my word. But when Balin heard the news about Jarvia, he raised the stakes. He is forcing a vote in the next 2 days. By law, that prevents the Assembly from hearing any other pleas. To help with your troops, I will require your assistance one last time. Do you know anything of the Paragon Branca? Branca is a paragon, the only one we have been blessed with in 4 generations. 2 years ago, she took her entire house into the deep roads on a mad quest to uncover ancient secrets. No one's heard from her since. Were she to return and endorse someone for the throne, the Assembly would be honor-bound to accept her wishes. My men traced Branca's disappearance to an ancient crossroads known as Caradin's Cross. It is many miles below where we normally venture, but I can provide a map to lead you there. Just enter the deep roads through the mines. Thank you again, and may the ancestors guide your steps.
Tamam. Şimdi dediğim gibi o şeyi patlatıyorlar mı böyle bir şey dinamitle? O tüneller biraz açılacak.
It shall be done.
Stranger, have you seen a Grey Warden hereabouts? I've been privy to the rumor that he, or was that she? You understand this was many mugs ago, was searching for Branca on Lord Harrimon's own command. Well, if you're the best they got, then standards must have fallen way down. But I suppose that would account for a human in Orzammar. Say, could I ask you a favor? Name's Ogren, and if you've ever heard of me before, it's probably all been about how I piss ale and kill little boys who look at me wrong. And that's mostly true. But the part they never say is how I'm the only one still trying to save our only paragon. And if you're looking for Branca, I'm the only one who knows what she was looking for, which might be pretty sodding helpful in finding her. I know what Branca wanted, and how she was looking. You, I assume, know whatever Harrimon's men have dug up on where exactly she disappeared. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Branca. Otherwise, good sodding luck. Perfect. What's one more? Branca was a brilliant girl, but half the time she'd add 2 and 2 and make it 50. You want to find her, you need someone who knows how she thinks. I'm not some sodding elf maiden who sits around and waits for a passing hero to solve my problems. I'm a bloody warrior. I mean to get her back. And you wouldn't be down here if you weren't trying for the same thing.
Bronco was looking for the Anvil of the Void. Might have been the most important invention in Orzamar's history. The smith Caradon built it, and with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Bronca planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caradon's cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years. If we're going, let's get moving. Bronca's not gonna sodding find herself.
Ben bu takımda iyiyim ya. Hiç yüceği çekemem. Şey olsaydı bak olabilirdi. Hırsız falan olsaydı olabilirdi de. Yok aga ya, ben böyle iyiyim. Aynen bak. 3 tane savaşçı bir büyücü dengeli değil ya. Zaten 2 tane savaşçım var hayvan gibi.
Well, look what we have here. A couple of Harriman's little lackeys. Let's show him who's king.
Now we go back. Blast. More the
Lan beni yiyor adamlar.
It has begun.
İki tane yol var. Şurayı bir yapalım bakalım. En baş bura. Gelme. Ulan Dunkov ya.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead. As you like.
I am home. Shall be done. Begun.
Watch out! Turn back!
As you say.
Bu çift kılıç acaba şey mi? Bundaki çift kılıç hançerler mi? Yoksa bildiğimiz normal kılıç mı? Hançerin bir tanımına bakacağım. Dur bakalım. Tek elli. En azından biraz bari saklansın da ölmesin ya. Şu yeteneklerini komple bir sıfırlayacağım bunun ya. Okçu mokçu yetenekleri var.
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Lan ork var. Kristal yetiş.
Come, let us end this. No quarter shall be given. Healing would be helpful now. It is begun. It is begun.
Yani koca Ogre'den şey düşüyor aga.
On my way.
Para düşüyor. Biraz daha özelliği olsa, slot olsa güzelmiş ha.
It shall be done. As you say. It is begun. Take. Now we do battle. No quarter shall be given. I will not.
Bunlar niye sağa kaçtı lan?
Right ahead. Right ahead.
Hah. Büyücüye dal.
It is begun. Blast. Shall be done.
It's done.
Burası da bayağı büyük gibi ya. Sağdan yol var, soldan yol var. Gelirken arada bir yol gördüm.
Right ahead, as you like. I shall.
Tamam, bura kapalı. Oralardan da yol gidiyordu ama. Burada daha bir şey oldum. Dikkatimi çekti.
Shall be done. Very well.
Ya şunun verdiği ödüle baksana. Lan 10k XP şey 10 XP veriyor ya. 10 tane kessen 100 XP. Bir girmediğim yer vardı ya, herhalde bura oraydı mı? Tarafa da gitmem gerekirdi ama. Evet, bura ilk geldiğim yer. Bir şuraya bakmıştım, bir şuraya, sonra şeye gitmiştim. Şuradan gidelim tekrardan ya. Orada buraymış yani, biri giriş biri çıkış. Bir yerde bir saçmalık var ya. Burada burdo falan kesmiştim herhalde, onun kanı. Şurada gitmediğim bir yer vardı. Şimdi orada solu tercih etmiştik. Sanırım burayı tercih etmemiştik. Ama iyi bir şey çıkmıyor ki. Aha, Revenant gelecek. Ulan mana pot basmayayım dedik. Zorla bastırdı. Ya verdiklerine baksana şunun ya. Vallahi billahi. Küfür etse daha şey ya. Burada bir yerde ejderha var sanki aga. Ses geliyor bak dikkatliyseniz.
Yes, of course.
Valla şöyle bir ejderhaya hayır demem ama güzel bir ödül versin abi.
Be careful now. Very well. Shall be done.
Verdiğine baksana ne diyeyim ki abi ne diyeyim yani. Evet yeni bölümü açıyoruz bakalım. Evet, yeni bölümü de açtık. Bu bölümün burada sonuna geliyoruz. Umarım eğlenmişsinizdir. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Diğer videolarda görüşmek üzere.